Welcome, everyone. Can the 49ers finally exercise those demons and beat the Seattle Seahawks? All of that and more on the Seattle Seahawks versus 49ers pregame show. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. You are watching the Camper Report Live. We have a new guest today. Welcome, everyone, to the Camper Report. I am your host, Benjamin Camperman. This is an interesting game. Hold on. Why isn't my white mic working? Okay, I think it is now. Anyways, interesting game versus the 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. I mean, I am pumped to get this one going. Just a huge game because it's a must-win game for the Seahawks. Basically, they have almost no hope for the playoffs. They kind of have to win here if they even want any hope for the playoffs. So I think a big must-win game for the 49ers as well, just because both, they need to get a divisional win here. Hey, big game for both teams. Bigger game, I think, for the 49ers. But we'll get right into it because game time is only around, I think it's only like 10 minutes away, something like that. So game time is very, very not too far away. So we'll get right into it. I'm just going to go off of what I know. I didn't make any notes for this game, but number one, 49ers can be, this Seattle Seahawks team is the worst team we've seen in a long ass time. It's one of the worst. I think I would honestly say it's a pretty bad team. But anyways, 49ers obviously missing Deebo Samuel. That's huge for them. I think can they beat Deebo Samuel? Can they beat the Seahawks without Deebo Samuel is a key aspect to this game, just because Deebo Samuel is their offense. And so my thing is, can they move the ball without Deebo Samuel? Obviously, Jimmy Garoppolo a lot of times has struggled against the Seahawks. Last time we played him this year, he went out with an injury. So Deebo Samuel struggles against the Seahawks. Jimmy Garoppolo struggles against the Seahawks and usually gets injured. So can the 49ers beat them without Deebo Samuel, their main, and can Jimmy Garoppolo play good enough? Those are the questions that surrounds this game. I think, honestly, the 49ers can beat the Seahawks. Here's the thing that they will do to replace Deebo Samuel. First thing, Seahawks are a very good run game. They're one of the best run defenses in the league. I think it's going to be a defensive game to where the 49ers are going to be very sporadic in this game. I don't think it's going to be that good of a game as far as the 49ers getting their way on offense. I think there's going to be long, tough drives. And if the 49ers want to win this game, they're going to have to win it by basically controlling time of possession. But who can take over the duty that the offensive touches that Deebo Samuel had? I think the person who's going to take over is Brandon Ayuk. Obviously, people that will step up in this game it's going to have to be George Kittle. George Kittle's going to have to get more targets than he has. Last week, he had one target. It's going to have to be better than that. But I think Brandon Ayuk, just the way he's played the last few games, has looked very impressive. That's the type of guy where I'm like, you have to make them defend Brandon. Brandon Ayuk's going to draw double teams. And the 49ers have to run the ball here. But Jimmy Garoppolo can't make mistakes offensively. Defensively, the Seahawks don't have much of a run game. They got Adrian Peterson, but I think it's going to be an interesting game to where who are the 49ers going to make their main featured guy on offense? Is it going to be Brandon Ayuk? Is it going to be George Kittle? Is it going to be Elijah Mitchell? I would honestly prefer Brandon Ayuk in this situation just because he's the type of guy that I think has played really well, has been involved in the offense. I don't know about George Kittle. I really don't. George Kittle has not looked that great this year. He's looked slow. He hasn't been getting separation on defenders. So they're gonna have to run the ball good, but history shows that Jimmy Garoppolo never does that good against this team because they're always able to shut down this run game. So can they kind of beat a Seahawks team without running the ball very well, distributing it? Deebo Samuel is their main offense, so can they run the ball with can they still run the offense without Deebo Samuel playing? That's a big question that I think we all have today. Defensively, I think they're just going to have to get after Russell Wilson. Let's hope Russell Wilson hasn't looked the same since he came back from that injury. So let's hope Russell Wilson doesn't look good. Let's hope Russell Wilson doesn't plays like he did against Washington, because if he does, then the 49ers, I think, will obliterate them. But I think this game will be closer than we all think it will be. I think it's going to be probably 49ers win in a close one, 23-20 or something like that, because their offense is going to be back and forth all game. I think their defense is going to make a lot of crucial stops. I think DK Metcalf is not going to here's the thing. I'm going to quickly take it from a Seahawks standpoint. I think they're going to have to get DK Metcalf involved. I think this guy hasn't been getting enough targets. They haven't been giving him looks, DK Metcalf. They're going to have to get DK Metcalf involved. There's no way they can't. Like previous games, they haven't gotten him involved, but they're going to have to do it because thing is the 49ers are going to stop those. Seattle's run game is not good. So 49ers are going to have to stop them. So it really just depends on can they pass the ball. And so I think this offense is going to be pretty bad too. I think it's going to be a very interesting game to where neither team scores very much. The 49ers have a little bit more of an explosive offense than the Seahawks, but can Russell Wilson exercise his magic against the 49ers? He's always done really good against the 49ers. Let's hope he plays the way he did at Washington, because that would be great. It really would be. But let me know what you guys think on this one. I'm going to quickly get to the ad that I have for this show. So real quick, guys, we'll be back and we'll talk a little bit more about the game after this. If you are enjoying listening to the Camper Report right now and you have been wondering how to start your own podcast, have I got news for you. You see, podcasting today is one of the simplest ways to connect to your audience, but it can be tricky finding the right format and host that suits you. That, my friends, is where Buzzsprout is helpful. Buzzsprout is by far the most simple and productive podcast host on the planet. For starters, you will get a great-looking podcast website, audio players that you can drop into other websites, detailed analytics to see how people are listening, tools to promote your episodes, and many more features that I have not listed. Their team members are friendly, and they have helped me with my every need. And guys, the greatest thing that I love about Buzzsprout, obviously podcasting hosts, they're so easy. I mean, literally, you just have to upload an episode. It is so easy to upload an episode and just be like, oh, I'm just going to write this description. It is literally as easy. It's so easy to make your own visual sound bites, to upload an episode. It's not hard to make your own episode and record it. All you have to do is record it and then upload it. Like, it's really easy. So, they're amazing. So yeah, this podcast host is so good. Ed has significantly assisted over 100,000 podcasters, including myself, to get their message out to the world. The Buzzsprout team is committed to aid every question or issue that you have. Buzzsprout gets you listed to every major podcast platform, which is another feature that props up your show. It is so easy that all that is required is a quiet space and the gear that is already available to you. If you want to upgrade, Buzzsprout has tons of guides to help you find the right equipment at a suitable price. They post blogs and YouTube videos every week, which gives you guidance from experts. That's one thing, guys. I mean, I got this mic, and they have videos. Their YouTube videos have things that will they will recommend you on different mics to use that are the best for podcasting. So I love them because of that, because I got this mic because of that, Um, podcasting isn't hard when you have the right partners. To start your own podcast and get a $20 Amazon gift card if you sign up for a paid plan, follow the link in the show notes. This lets Buzzsprout know the Camper Report sent you, and it helps support our show. Buzzsprout, the most complete podcast host available. So anyways, I think the game is starting right now, guys. Real quick, final words. I think 49ers do win this one. Jimmy Garoppolo, it's not going to be on Jimmy Garoppolo's shoulders. It is not going to be Jimmy Garoppolo's he's not going to be the one who wins them this game. I think it's going to be a lot of the run game, a lot of Brandon Ayuk. See a lot of Brandon Ayuk in this game. He's a star-studded guy, and I think it's going to be mainly our defense holding them. I think our defense is going to have to step it up, and I think they will. DK Metcalf is going to have to get work, but I think we're going to find a way. We're going to find a way. The Seahawks are not a that good team. They're not good at all. They're probably the top 15 worst teams in the league. But this is a must-win game for the 49ers and the Seahawks, especially for the Seahawks. Arguably, if they lose this game, they're out of the playoffs race. But for the 49ers, they need to get a divisional win here. If they can, that would be huge. So I will see you guys later. I'll probably be back again this week for power rankings. A few shows, maybe with Jake Ellenbogen. That didn't really work out, but I will see you guys later. Again, got this new mic. It is sick, guys. I love this new mic. Also got some new lamp lights. So, previous videos, real quick, before I hop off, previous videos, I have not been, the lighting has not been that good. But now, like, if I do a stream at night, the lighting's going to be great now because I have two great lights I tested it out yesterday. It was great. So, stay tuned for that, guys. This is going to be, I spent some money on equipment and it's going to pay off. It is really going to pay off. So I will see you guys later. Thank you for watching, everyone. And I will see you guys later. Go 49ers. And hopefully they beat the Seahawks, because if it's anything like last game, it's going to be very close. You wouldn't want to see, I think one of the keys in this game is Trey Lance. I think he's going to be a huge key in this game just because Trey Lance is he's going to have to, I think they're going to bring him in for a few plays. He's going to have to be that element that maybe gets the Seahawks on their toes. So who knows? I'll see you guys later. The game is starting. So I will see you guys maybe after the game for a post-game show, but probably most likely tomorrow or the next day. We'll see you guys later. Peace.